afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's so close, but yet so far from being a 20-game winner last year. 19 wins on the season. 1 win away from that magical number. I'm sure he'd like to win 20 this year after being so close last season.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He will lead this one off today.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin play. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Fly ball out to right field. Evans is there, 2 down. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Yes, he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Two balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Next, it'll be Brandon Lau, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on the way. McGriff is off of first with 2 away. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Once again, a 3-2. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. One left for Tampa. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, The Show. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you'll know Chris Archer's good if he's able to throw that high fastball up in the zone. He's primarily a 2-pitch pitcher. A good fastball he'll ride up in the zone, and a hard slider. Not really a true slider, more of a slurve, kind of in between a slider and a curveball. One of the keys for Chris, establishing first pitch strikes with either of the fastball or the hard off-speed pitch.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
2-0 count, the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's one away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. That one's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Full count still. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Kiermaier, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers the knock. That was fun to watch.
Standing in now, Jimmy Fox, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Archer, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. A man at third with one away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-1, here it is. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So now here is David Ortiz looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. He's set and the pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And he fouls this one off. The bases are loaded with only 1 out. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
This looks like it could be a rough one. You can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
The 2-2. 3-2. He's taken this as far as it can go.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch on its way. Dwight Evans is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Here's the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. Popped him up. Brasso is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Second inning set to go, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. First pitch on the way.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. No outs, nobody on. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Ball 2. One out, nobody on. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Freezes him, a strikeout looking.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. And Evans is there for it to retire the side. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
Red Sox, the center fielder, Alex.
First delivery to him.
0-1's the count.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters. Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. Fouled off. One strike now from Archer.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope, at the ball.
2-1. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And it's quickly 0-2. Vasquez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs. Fastball just inside.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, You start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ready on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia.
Now the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
And the pitch.
Count is 2-1. Nope.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Back to the top of the order now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch of the AB now. Kiermaier is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
A runner at first with no outs here. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Very weakly on the ground. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Full count still. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Fred McGriff. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, 1, here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
First offering.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The next 1-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Gloved by Bogarts. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
Here's Randy Arozarena. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Michael Brasso. Hot shot down the line. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1.
Oh, that's off.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Into the box, Willie Adames, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Riding in for Boston, Jimmy Fox. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Fox is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. 1-1 to count. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Next up for the Red Sox, David Ortiz worked a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1. One strike now from Archer.
Oh, that's it.
Fox aboard here at first with nobody out. One ball and two strikes to count. In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, a risky send right there, D-Row. With no outs, you're going to send that runner from second on that ball hit.
Yeah, that's why they game plan, Dan. Bunch of meetings go into these series, whether it be hitting, pitching. Looks like the third base coach was on top of it. He was aggressive, and it paid off.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Dwight Evans, the batter now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. The Rays are out in front, 5-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now it'll be Francisco Mejia. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1. Richards features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Evans is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Yandy Diaz. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Verdugo waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Rays. They're up 5-1. Alex Verdugo digging in now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball. I got a ball, one strike. Ball, that's out.
Popped up. Rousseau is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Next up, Christian Vasquez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And this one runs up high. Ball one. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Next up is Kike Hernandez. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball, that's it.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We played 4 full. The Rays lead it 5-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Fred McGriff. Now here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
McGriff, a native Floridian. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Boggs fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Richard steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. Boggs has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Fouled away. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Popped up. Boggs is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Michael Wacha will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Michael Wacha.
Stepping in once again is Wade Boggs. There was a base hit last time up.
The third baseman, Wade Boggs.
First offering. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this lands foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Next to dig in, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And now the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Speared on the dive to first. Hats off to that one.
Now batting, first baseman, Jimmy.
Standing in now, Jimmy Fox. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one yanked just foul. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Over to first, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3.
They're down here 5-1. Now to the plate, here is Michael Brasso, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
So stepping in is Austin Meadows. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Right side, but it's well foul. One out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. Boggs ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around 2nd now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is all the way over to 3rd now with a 2-out triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to 3rd.
At the plate now, Francisco Mejia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0.
That's ball two.
Hey, he's going to have to forget about that triple right there and bear down on this next batter. Have confidence in his catcher if he wants to bounce something and be on the attack.
Now the 2-0.
Ball that down.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. This one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
First pitch on its way. Yandy Diaz stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Ball 1, no strike.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And it's fouled away. Mejia on second. Kiermaier on at first with 2 down. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Fred McGriff, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
Fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 7-1. Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Now here's the first offering. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a fastball down below the knees.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. He's got it, and that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Ready now is J.D. Martinez. His career line against Waka. He's 0 for 5. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
For the Red Sox, the right fielder, Dwight.
Into the box, Dwight Evans. No hits to this point. And now the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Adames scoops it up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 7-1. Matt Andriese enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Matt Andriese.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Brandon Lau.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter,
to the plate now, Randy Arozarena. Popped him up. Vasquez moving to his left. One down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Michael Brasso.
One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit the other way out toward right field. Evans is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Reined in. Throw on to Fox, gets him to retire the side. Rays strand just the one. They're on top 7-1. Now into the box, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the AB now.
Verdugo.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So here is Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last AB. First offering.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Lau has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Wade Boggs. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Diaz is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Boggs gloves it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate now is Francisco Mejia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Verdugo backing up on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
So now to the plate, Yandy Diaz. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes Evans. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're on top 7-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping up is the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 home.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's off the green monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in this single.
At the plate now, Jimmy Fox goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Meadows is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The designated hitter, number 34.
Next will be the designated hitter, David Ortiz, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground the way this defense.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kiermaier is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
In now, J.D. Martinez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bogaerts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is taken. Ball 3. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now to the plate, Dwight Evans. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on its way, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he takes strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Boston strands a couple. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Darwin's and Hernandez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Fred McGriff. First pitch on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Now at the plate here is Brandon Lau. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now here's the pitch.
Count 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Striding forward now is the DH, Randy Arozarena. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Runners on first with 1 down. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Inside ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Michael Brasso. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Evans gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Rays 7 and the Red Sox 2. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
the center fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Another payoff pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian.
Digging in will be Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind an account, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
That's popped up out towards short right field. And Lau is there for the catch. There's one gone.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, PK.
Next to hit is Kike Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there. Right, a nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Peter Fairbanks enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. And stepping in, Wade Boggs. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's set, and the pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Nope.
Fairbanks, originally from the state of Missouri. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 2-0 on the way is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So next to bat will be Xander Bogaerts. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Tampa Bay Rays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Michael Wacha claims the win out of the pen, his first. Eduardo Rodriguez couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.